Look at that, right on time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the afternoon Thunder Crew. Ceage will be in here soon. She said she was available. I sent what? Why can I hear myself? There we go. Um, welcome, one and all. Send a link to Elliot and Ceage. I think Ceage will be here. I don't know about Elliot. We'll see. But I just want to say we just crossed the 10K mark. Thank you, everybody. The trading card set that you've seen Elliot work on yesterday's live stream is a go. We're going to have that. Yeah, there we go. It's good stuff. Lawrence VE is here. 10K. That's right. Liquid Below Zero says, yo. So, but I sure do not use 800 numbers. That is true. Brian brings the thunder. I bring the lightning. Adventures here. And Hyper Potato also got carded buying you Chihuahua beer. Flying Saucer. What is going on? So, yeah, we got the trading card set is unlocked. And as we get going in here, Starscream is here. What's up? We're going to play the trailer just to get going. So as people maybe watch this later, you can, that's good marketing. You know what I'm saying, right? All right. If you're not familiar with what's going on with Thunder Punch, this is a 1-minute trailer. And then maybe, who knows, maybe Ceage will be here when it's over. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more. Yeah, there is. This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go. That's an arcade reference. And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch. Yeah, that's right. So Gunship Thunder Punch will take you to the Indiegogo campaign. And a real quick rundown, you get books 1 and 2. You can get books 1 and 2 if you have not gotten books 1. And every reward comes with the synthwave album that I am co-producing with a friend of mine. Get all this good stuff, original art, merchandise, prints, now trading cards, and you can add on, key point, add on the before you check out, make sure you see the add-ons. Some people have missed them. You can add on art books and extra books and the merch and all that. Also, referral contest that Lightning Fan just referenced there. When you are sharing this, make sure you're logged in and you have your own Indiegogo link just by being logged in when you share the link out. And that keeps track of people that came from your recommendation. And the top 3 is going to get some cool stuff. That's the referral contest. And I know who's first, and I'm not saying as of now. Jeremiah Jones says Mike said he's doing Thunder Punch on D&Q this week. Okay, well, then officially this Wednesday is the Thunder Punch D&Q, I guess. There we go. I think we're all, get the book or get that album. No, it's not an or, it's an and. If you get the book, you will get the album. So that's that. Hello, Fly Fox Pro, aka Daniel. What else we got going on? I think that's a pretty self-explanatory. But thanks for getting the first thing unlocked. I gotta send out an update about that, and we will. We're gonna move on to the 15K and then 20K. We're working towards now the Alex Milne 5-page backup story. So that's going to be it for Thunder Punch for the moment. But I did notice something in the news that San Diego Comic-Con announced a 3-day in-person show for November. That's interesting. I didn't when this came out. This came out yesterday, the 29th. A special edition Comic-Con 3-day, and they're doing it. First of all, it's going over the Thanksgiving weekend. So That seems a little odd, right? I mean, I think most people would be with their families at that point. November 26th, all the great elements that make Comic Con such a popular event each year. And the real reason is the loss of revenue has had an impact on the organization and the city. Where is that? That actually did. Where did I read that? This event also helped the local businesses that count. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So yeah, they're. I think they're banking on everybody getting vaccinated this year and opening up. Like I said, um, it's a lot easier for smaller shows to pop up. Like Joe Fest. I'm doing Joe Fest in June. There, the PowerCon, that one day shows. They did South Carolina Comic Con's next month. So we'll see. We'll see here. Lightning fences. I wouldn't go to California if it paid me $1 million. Really? I mean, really not if you went to $1 million. That one animation industry con is sometimes over Thanksgiving weekend. Okay, this seems like an odd time. Oh, of course, Heroes is always on. That's a major holiday to have one. Heroes Con's always on Father's Day, but where are we? I think we're all caught up. So we're just gonna hang out and draw and wait for some people to show up and just talk about art and stuff. But it's nice to see Thunder Punch over the 10K mark. And we'll get back to that. Now, however, oh yeah, I was on Doug's art channel this morning. If you missed that, go to his art channel and see if it's there. If it's still up. I looked at it, didn't look like it was up, but what YouTube shows me is weird. You value your freedom more than, but like just like stepping in across the line, say, look, here I am. Where's my $1 million? And then go back home. Thank you, Nighthawk Warrior. Appreciate it. All right, I'm looking for yeah. So this is what I was working on yesterday. Just some sketches of Nova Marcos as I was talking to you all, and I'm going to make a new thing there, and we're just going to draw a little bit. I'm going to draw. I need to work on some. I really need to work on pages. I've been in marketing mode for so long. This last week, I'm like, where was I? What was I working on? I was working on fulfilling all the art book campaign. That's what I was doing. I did experiment with ads in two places. I'm experimenting with ads in Facebook ads, which I've had a total of 8 clicks from that money I've spent over there. And I've got a YouTube ad approved. I just want to experiment with, I can select the channels it goes on. So far, it hasn't even shown it to anybody. It's been up for a few hours. So that's going well. Advertising is so much fun. Breaking through the noise and getting people's attention is we're doing the basic lady setup, by the way. Here's the basic lady setup. What's the basic lady setup? If you're new to the channel, it's just how I set up drawing the ladies. And that's all it is. While we wait for people to possibly show up. The $15, where are we here? Tier gets you Gunship 1 and 2 in PDF form and the synthwave album. Yeah, I need to send a message to Peter. He was doing the open mic Monday, but I just couldn't make it. I had family stuff come up. Yeah, and the digital tier does come with one. I wasn't explicit with that. And I think I'm caught up there. I was on with Peter the last time with Thunder Punch 1. I was on Billy Tucci's show. Drawing Nova here. What's up, Alex? Speaking of Thunder Punch, there's Alex in the chat. Spread the link out. I need to get some music going here before Ceage gets in here. I gotta. It's killing me not having music in my ears. The silence is it's painful. Yeah, that's what we did with Peter last time. Yeah, if you want to jump on Open Mic Monday, there you go. That'll help. That'll help. All right, let me see if this will play. Will this play? There we go. Fly Fox loves the pose. So I'm just drawing some things that hopefully we'll end up using for spreading the word and maybe used for something promotional. And talking about art, if you have any, questions. More giant transforming robots punching stuff. Catherine is here. Lightning Fan, any questions for me what I'm drawing today? Direct some questions at Nighthawk, Lightning Fan. Who is Art and why would I have questions about him? I used to know a kid named Art. Not when I was a kid. That's the only Art I've ever known. One day we need to get Alex Milne on as a guest. I know. I've asked him. He was getting stuff set up at one point. Just popping in to say hi, says Rocket Worm. Got a teapot to pour in a moment. You're so British. So very British. It's not a bad thing. That is not a critique. Are you drawing with your right hand or with the wrong hand? Let's see what I don't know what I want to do with the way she's looking. I think I liked it before. Undo, 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 undo. Undo, undo. Alex has a webcam, but no camera to record what he's drawing. We'll get there. What am I going to do with the legs? Gonna mess them all up. That's what. But this Brian Shearer guy knew how to draw. Turns out he doesn't. It's all been a lie. You already had tea time. Now it's time for a cup of tea. I'm gonna need a flow chart. I need a diagram. Never heard of second tea time. No, I don't. Half my extended family is left-handed, so I love making that joke. Are you using Satan's claw? So that's what it's called from now on. Satan's claw. Don't like that. I think I want to have her head kind of looking this way. Hit that middle part of the neck, kind of. Pablo Romero, what's up? Howdy, y'all. Practicing my American. Tea time is food time. Cup of tea is every other time in between. So tea time is dinner or supper. Yeah, y'all's a southern thing. Just getting grips with supper. Don't mess them up with tea time. I know stuff. I'm kind of cultured sometimes. The head is That neck is way too long. Follow Pablo on Twitter. Rocketworm has a lovely YouTube channel. Go check out Catherine's channel. I'll check my Twitter, make DMs, and see if Ceage. Oh wait, there she is. There she is.
Here I am.
I was just getting ready to check the DM and see if you on me.
Yeah, on my way means I'll be there in a few minutes.
On my way means I'll see you in about a half an hour if you're still on.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Well, here you are.
You might not be, but I will.
It was like the other day. You got in like 30 minutes after we quit, or 15 minutes after we quit.
Yeah, it was like, I think it said like was live 26 minutes ago, and I was like, what? I thought they were just there.
Lawrence VE says Thunder Crew Ceage.
Nice. What are you working on?
I am just drawing some Thunder Punch characters while I've spent so much time getting the campaign together and promoting. I don't remember what I was doing before, and I don't really know what to do with myself. So I'm like all doing ads, and I did a Facebook ad, and I did a YouTube ad, and so far they haven't really done anything. Like, why?
Oh, really?
Why do I bother? Yeah, YouTube hasn't even shown the ad one time. I'm saying, look, I have money. Here's some money. Put this in front of these channels. So far, they haven't done a thing with it. I don't know. And then YouTube has been seen, or a Facebook ad's been seen 1,000 times with 8 clicks. So that seems like a low ratio.
You would think, because like I'm always like, man, if you could get like these Facebook ads, like I just feel like that should do something. Or like Amazon ads, right?
Well, everybody always says Facebook ads do well. And so I'm trying. Maybe I just have a crappy ad, but I don't know.
But like, I wonder what the best course of action would be like for a Facebook ad, because I feel like they're like, we're only going to show this to people that, hi guys, everybody in the chat. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Native American. That's why I look Puerto Rican.
What did you say? What did somebody say something?
LOL, she's Puerto Rican. No.
Heck is trying to get more people in his tribe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. But yeah, I heard that Facebook's like, so we're only going to give these ads to people that seem interested. So it's like, how would you know? Like, what if they don't share their interests or anything?
Well, I went through and I selected age and demographic and everything and what they're into. And I don't know. I don't understand ads or what makes people click. It's a pain.
Yeah, it is. Because I hate thinking that something's going to work. Because, like, I've seen artists that don't even put hashtags on stuff, like on Instagram and Twitter. And then they're like, they got like 70,000 followers. And I'm like, how is this possible? Or did you just stop hashtagging stuff and you did before?
Maybe. Well, I've seen some videos where they're talking about on YouTube, like, here's how you get all these followers and blah, blah, blah. And then some of them go over accounts where they have a ton of followers and they go behind the scenes, and a lot of their viewers drop off, or they just, and when something changes, like in the algorithm, and they'll go behind the scenes and look at their tags, and like they weren't tagging or they weren't doing any of the basic stuff. So when whatever brought them up, they didn't do it on purpose. Like it just they just happened to be in the right spot. Then when things changed, it drops off because they weren't doing the basic stuff.
Yeah. Or like when people are doing fan art a lot and then all of a sudden don't. Oh, hey, thanks. That's because she is badass.
No, she's gonna hurt you.
Thunder punch you.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm sitting here talking. I totally lost this pose. Give rid of this arm.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have. Why'd I even show up?
It was slowly deteriorating.
I know. I told you. It's like it's so hard to draw and talk at the same time.
What was I just talking about? Oh, yeah, the stuff, the people with all the followers and the things and the stuff.
All the followers we don't have.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's hard to like Elliot, his followers, it's hard to get them from one platform to somewhere else too.
Hmm.
Um Rocket Worm says I was told Twitter was suppressing hashtags. It suppresses links, but honestly no idea that happens. I don't understand either. Like I'm blasting stuff out almost too much, and I've cut back just a little bit because I don't want to overdo it. I look at my own timeline because whenever somebody will post a Thunder Punch thing, I'll retweet it, and I retweeted a
Hmm.
bunch. And then today I just did a scroll through my own page, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It's just the same image over and over and over again. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, I'm horrible at everything.
Because it's like when it's cool when people share it, and then you're like, "Oh, I want to share that they shared it," and it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Pete Mack wants to know what native tribe is part of Siege's heritage.
I don't know. We're from Illinois,
Illinois.
so I don't know because we weren't allowed to talk to my grandpa. So
Well, you could do the ancestry DNA test.
that's true, but that creeps me out.
I did it.
I know.
Figure
I saw that.
if they want my stuff, I figure they're going to get it anyway. They're going to just go to the doctor and be like, my blood's out there. What are you going
I'm
to do?
gonna.
Make another? What are you going to do? Make another me? What are you going to
I
do with
don't
that?
know. I don't know. It just creeps me out. They're
I,
gonna make comics out of your clone.
well, okay, that's fine. Can I take a break then? Can I get a piece of that and then just sit around smoking cigars out on the deck? Can I just retire? I think I just want to go straight to retirement. That's all I want to do.
I wish. Like I'm already there. Like I wish I could just. But like if I could just draw whatever I wanted,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I just want. Oh, I still draw. I'd still do things. And
Yeah.
I would still do books. I would just do whatever I wanted and be like, hey, I
Exactly.
want this book. Here it is.
You don't have to worry about the money.
I don't use, I don't about hashtags because I don't use them on, I think you don't know about hashtags or something. I forget to use them on Twitter. Do people still really use hashtags on Twitter?
I try to use them really minimally because I feel like I wouldn't want to. Well, I don't feel that way, but I feel like people wouldn't want to retweet something on their timeline that has like a bunch of hashtags on it.
Yeah.
So I
I
feel
don't
like,
use hashtags, right? I don't like as a user when I'm looking for things, I don't ever search for hashtags. So I think nobody else does either.
well, if you like search for art,
Uh-huh.
isn't that you don't have to do hashtag art, right? If you
Right.
look for art, it's just going to be under those. I don't know how it works
Nobody does.
because I feel like when things are trending and I click on that on the side, it goes like the posts that are trending under that topic don't even have hashtags
Yeah.
on them. It
It's in the
just
body of the
mentions,
text.
yeah. So I'm like, if I just write it in there, is it going to be just in there anyway? Like you don't have to tag it or.
Well, that's one of the things that I saw somebody talking about YouTube, and they want you to use all the tags, and I still use them, but you can pay extra money and have access to like this behind the scenes Google thing where it'll tell you more of what the AI is doing, and if you have, well, first of all, it's analyzing what you're saying, so it's making its own list of hashtags. Oh, I got a text from Elliot. Is he going to come
Oh,
here? Is he going to come here? Face ID. Oh, he's in a meeting.
he's always in a meeting.
He has too many meetings.
So many meetings.
Um, so the AI behind the scenes is making its own list of hashtags for whatever your video. So they did an experiment where they took a video of a supermarket and an empty parking lot, and then they looked at what it did, and it automatically said parking lot, supermarket, grocery store, based on what's actually in the video. So it's almost like it's generating its own tags. So maybe I just need to say comics, 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 comics. Awesome giant robot, awesome best book ever. There was my AI. You hear me?
Yeah.
Do all that.
Maybe we'll get in there.
Ugh, I don't know. So the best thing to do is just tell everybody to spread the word, and organically. Is it organic if I tell you to spread the word? I don't think that's kind of.
I think because like I don't know. Is it organic if it's on the internet?
No,
In general?
I guess
So
it was homegrown. This is a homegrown live stream.
it's all organic, non-GMO.
Cultivated and cultivated with no pesticides. See, now pesticides and GMO is going to show up, and the AI is like, I don't know what to do with this. We're not going to
Yeah,
share it with
after
anybody.
comics, awesome pesticides, organically grown live stream.
I think the algorithm just gets confused, and it's like, I don't know. There's so many different videos. I'm just not going to share your channel at all. I think that's what they. Oh, yeah, I should say car park over and over again. You get loads of views. Car park, chips, scones, crisps,
Crisps.
pub. I don't know what else. Pablo Romero, I should say boobs, awesome boobs.
Awesome boobs. Big boobs.
I have no idea how to adjudicate that. I don't know what
Adjudicate.
adjudicate. Why are we adjudicating something? What are we adjudicating? Adjudicate. Oh, you're talking about the AI. Yeah, it doesn't know. It's a stupid. I mean, it's
AI
so
doesn't
not.
do
It's a
anything
nice
for
thing.
you.
I just crossed over to 12,000 subs, but it doesn't really mean anything.
Why
No.
not?
Because my views aren't going up. My subs always go up, but my views stay the same. That's
I
the
wonder, like,
problem.
what are they, bots or something?
I don't know. I don't think so. How do I know? Who knows?
I don't know how any of this works, because I'd like to know. Oh yeah, we probably
Yeah, don't
should
do that. You can't do that. You get me. You get me hurt.
I'll say it. No, just kidding.
and mute. Or mention the Rona and you get a nice warning below the video. Yeah, but you know what? The most searched term on YouTube right now is COVID. So COVID. I had COVID. I'm a COVID survivor. I'm a COVID victim.
I'm a survivor.
And I am a COVID survivor. So I'm trying, Brian. I can't view your videos any faster. Yeah, you can. There's like 2 times speed of. You set it to twice as fast.
Does it count when somebody like rewatches a video? Does that count as another view or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, rewatches. You mean the same person loading it? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
I wonder if it only counts
one
person's view. Yeah.
This is a COVID support stream.
Oh no.
Mask, COVID, Fauci, COVID. How about that? Did I do that right? The Rona survivor. Pretty sure we all survived it.
If they count this in the algorithm, it's definitely not going to know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's like, this is an art stream. What are you
talking about?
Will not adjudicate. Why do I have a text message from a number like something's trying to be?
Oh, I get like text messages from emails.
This is a text message. This is the most random text message I've ever gotten from a store I've been to. It's from the cigar shop. Thanks for being a customer. Enjoy life and smoke great cigars.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. All right. I'll Gary Shipman. Beer Shipman popping in. Hey Gary, how's it going?
Gary.
Start talking about feet, and all the weirdos will flock to it. We can talk about flat Earth. I'll get people in. I know how to get people in. I labeled this a flat Earth show, and people will flock into this thing.
Yeah, they won't even watch it, and they'll be like, "Thanks for spreading the word."
Yep, that's right. Oh, Mark, I'm looking at you, Mark Sargent. You, the flat Earth superstar. No, and then they'll say, if you make light of it, like we did, you get people going, "You need to wake up."
Yeah.
You need to wake up, and some of them would be like, try to connect the Bible to it. I'm like, wake up and post a Bible verse. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with anything. What are you doing?
Maybe they're trying to get in the algorithm.
Well, apparently the algorithm's already got them because they showed up on my stream for my comments.
My brother told me something that Elon said. He's like, why have I not seen any flat Mars people?
Because they don't believe that. I can't remember what they believe about the. I don't know, like is it projection or I don't know. Yeah. Well, they would believe Mars, being on Mars, is a conspiracy like the moon.
Right.
But there's a aviation, like a 747 pilot channel that I watch, and he issued a a challenge to the flat Earth. He's like, when COVID, one of your conventions, you can sell tickets, and I will fly you. My airline will fly you from, because he took their map, and he was like, if you start in Argentina and you fly to Australia, by according to your map, I would have to turn around and go all the way back up to the top instead of being able to go over the South Pole. So he's like, we'll do this trip, and you can have people watch at the tip of the very bottom of South America. And somebody in the thread said, I'm a scientist in Antarctica. I'll be in Antarctica and watch you go past. And they're like, have people in Australia to meet you there, and we'll time it, so you'll know we went in a straight line. I don't think anybody's taken them up on the offer yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to.
Well, you're just part of the conspiracy.
So do they think? Okay, so that you don't go around at all. It's just flat, like.
So they think that. Okay, so it's a disc, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking at the side, and so if we're looking down on the disc, they think like Antarctica is an ice wall. So it's basically a wall all around here that you can't get over, apparently.
Oh, okay.
And then the North Pole's right here, and then Australia's up here, and then there's North America, and it's kind of a dome over the top. And I've never heard what's underneath.
Yeah, so there's nothing going on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's some people, there's like, then people will say it's like Pac-Man. And so it's like, if you go here, you just reappear over here. Like, it's like, if you could go off the edge, you just come out the other side.
That is ridiculous. Like it's a portal.
Yeah, like it's a warp zone, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so if you have Netflix, watch the documentary Beyond the Curve. It's fantastic because and they do all these experiments. Like, we're gonna get a laser, we're gonna shoot it at this pole we know is certain miles away, and like nothing ever works for them. But it's a straight documentary, and it's like they're trying their hardest.
Nothing ever works,
and nothing works.
It's proof.
Yeah. So yeah, now this stream is the Flat Earth stream. And leave a comment below if you think the Earth is flat. Explain what's underneath it. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know if it's just like Gundam, G Gundam type planets, or
there's a giant robot holding it up like Atlas, but it's all robots all the way down. One robot on the shoulders of another robot.
That's what's keeping it up.
Jeff Potts says the warp zone was used as a theory about curved space. Yeah, well, I think some of them have taken that as, again, I don't know all the details. But the convention, there are flat Earth conventions, and one of them was like an hour and a half away from me, if that. And I was like, oh, if I'd known, I should have gone.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Video, and then I was like, it's like $300 to go, and I'm like, oh, do I really want to know that bad?
Why was it $300?
That's what they charge to get into the con, because there's not that many of them.
Right.
And they got a convention center to pay for.
That's how they're making their money, is preying on the innocent.
YouTube. Now, the thing that let YouTube or the Flat Earth conspiracy spread is YouTube. Like they're so big into YouTube because there's so many videos. What was it? Okay. Notice how YouTube doesn't do warnings about Flat Earth, just Rona. Kind of like Facebook doesn't fact check Epstein didn't kill himself memes. Completely silent on that one.
Yeah, how interesting for them to do that.
Yeah. Now, if they could just share my ad, I'm gonna check on. Let's see, check on. Hey, if you just joined us, I just want to remind you that Thunder Punch, and where is it? Thunder Punch is over 10,000.
Nice. How many? You got so many backers on there already. Whoa!
Oh, it just went up again. So the trading cards are a happening. Now we're moving towards the 5-page backup story by who? This gentleman who said a giant turtle is under it. Got to get him an email too soon.
Oh, I have a shirt with that on it. The giant turtle.
Turtles all the way down. Thank you, Nighthawk. The upside down is under the flat Earth. I know. Okay, yeah.
Oh shoot, that'd be terrible.
Don't dig too deep. Buy more Thunder Punch. have a good authority that thunder is just angels bowling. That's right.
That's what my mom would say when we were kids.
God is crying and the angels are bowling. And then when it's sunny, and the saying when I was growing up was, if it's sunny and it's raining, the devil's beating his wife. That was the saying.
Really? I've never heard that before.
Really? It must be a southern thing.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
a southern up there in the Oregon. They don't see that there. I
In
guess.
the Oregons.
Oregon. We're too busy. We're too busy burning Portland down. That's not an Oregon. That's a Minnesotan up there in Oregon.
Yeah, exactly.
Joining the fray.
We're burning it down.
Furry convention is as appealing as going to a flat earther convention. I think furry convention would be scarier than a flat earther convention.
I'd rather go to flat earth, yeah.
Seems flat earthers like your comic. Yeah. Oh, AL was told angels were spitting.
The pukey face.
Oh man. I like Neil Adams' dedication to his Earth theory that he spent so much time on, that the expanding Earth, that there are no plate tectonics. It's just the Earth is getting bigger and it's pushing the stuff around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Earth is aging and getting bigger.
I guess it's getting bloated. It's putting on a few pounds in its age. Lightning Fan says, I've lived in several places in the South, including a tinier town than you live, and I've never heard that expression. I don't know. I don't know if they say it anymore. I think you got to go back to your Southern grandma and get that one. Lawrence V. My wife always says the devil and his wife are having a fight. Well, maybe. Facts. Neil Adam was never wrong.
Fact check that.
Yeah. Let's say that on Facebook. Post it, and we'll verify the truth.
I love how it always says independent fact checkers too. Because I'm like, who are these? What do you mean?
You know, it's always funny when they fact check like a joke or a meme, and it's like, really? Lacking context. That was another one. This lacks context. Is like, what? You mean I wasn't with this person the whole day when they said that? Because I saw the thing.
Lacks context. In whose opinion?
Facebook. The fact checkers. Facebook. I'm gonna see if my Facebook ads have gotten any more. So this is this is a teachable moment. I'm going to my ads manager if you want to do a Facebook ad. Okay. And it's loading. Let's see what we've got here. We've got oh, come on, load the campaign. For 7 days, I'm just experimenting a little bit. So it's reached where is it? Reached 1,200 people. Let's see, it's 1,200 people, and how many people have clicked on it? How many people have clicked? A total of 9.
1,200, did you say?
Yeah, 1,200 people have impressions or seen the ad. I've spent $14.81 so far, and 9 people clicked on the link. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem like a good ratio. Maybe it is, and ads are just that hard to manage.
That's like, but there doesn't seem like that many people are seeing the ad.
Right. Yeah. It seems like it would be more people. But, and then, where's ads? Let's go to my Google ads. Let's see if it's even shown the YouTube ad yet. Because you can go through and select individual channels. Like I could put on Mike's channel before he loads something, or whoever. So I went through and just clicked a bunch of the ones that I watch. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And I guess it's an auction thing, so maybe it's not bidding high enough to get in there. Still nothing. Not one view. Not one view. I had to have done something wrong. I just don't know what. I don't know where to look.
Yeah, I don't. Is there? Well, maybe you could look up how to get your ad. Like look up on YouTube if somebody has it.
Yeah, I need to. Gary Shipman says ads do not work for me. Roscoe, what's up? Hi, Breege. Hi, chat. Roscoe's over in the barber shop. Brian, can you introduce Siege? I didn't get her story. Explain yourself, Siege.
Oh, my story.
Yeah,
Oh.
what's with you? And introduce yourself to people who don't know you on my channel.
Um,
I just assume people know each other because we're all kind of in the same sort of circles.
yeah, I thought we were just all connected, so everybody. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know I would
How do
have
you
to make a speech.
how did you end up on the YouTube in like Mike's channel and all that?
So I started watching Drawn and Quartered and the auctions. I liked the auctions because I loved Matt's art.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and every time my brother was watching those, because I found them through him, and I was like, "Who are these guys?" Like, because he would watch them all the time. Oh, Edwin's here.
Oh, Edwin. Oh, yeah, D and Q on Wednesday night. So, yeah, I just heard for the official that D and Q is a Thunder Punch episode, and I need to double check what. So y'all start at 10. I am scheduled at 9 to do a podcast on Star Joe, so I may be a little bit late, but I'll hop in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was going to be Thunder
Yep.
Punch. Maybe I didn't go to the chat though.
Yeah, I think I think this was just I don't know. I missed something. I've been busy, so Gary Shipman says, "Yeah, what is your story, Siege?"
Okay. Okay. Anyway, so um I ended up watching them. I started to do the draw along,
Mm-hmm.
and which I was super nervous about. I didn't even want them. I accidentally posted my, because it was Black Widow
Okay.
night. So I accidentally posted my picture wrong because that's the first thing I ever posted on Twitter before. And so I was like hoping that it was a happy accident and no one would see it because I just didn't even want them to say my name. Like, I was just like, oh, don't even say, like, I was so nervous. I was like, just don't even see it. It's fine. So then I figured out how to post it, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna, like, they went through and they said my name, and people were commenting on my picture, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like nerve wracking. So then Zach found me and he asked if I wanted to come on the fan edition because I think I had posted like 3 things for
Mm-hmm.
the draw along. And I went on an auction one night, like in the chat, and Maddie was selling his Darth Maul. And for Maddie to be selling Darth Maul was like the coolest thing to me because Darth Maul is everything. And Darth Maul has just always been my favorite thing. And I was like, I can't believe this is happening. So then my brother ended up getting it for me. And then Maddie just thought that was so cool that I wanted that piece so bad. And that he's like my favorite artist. So I was like flipping out. Yeah, I am Chum Breath on Instagram. So then after that, Zach asked if I wanted to come on the fan edition. And I was like, oh, not really. Like, I can't draw in 2 hours. There's no way. And Darth Maul is everything. And I was like, I just can't draw in that amount of time. And he was like, I believe in you. I know you can do it. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll come on. So then I went on, and it was actually Zach's Golma that we were drawing. And
Mm-hmm.
I drew his main character, the Zora. And then I won the fan edition. So I was going to go on with the pros, and I was like, holy crap, I really do not want to do this. So I was just like sitting there before, so nervous because I was like, what, how do you, I don't even like talking on the phone, you know?
Well,
And
I
then,
don't either.
yeah, so then it was like, it just like the same thing to me. So I'm like, I'm going to be talking on the phone with a bunch of people that I don't even know. So then I guess the best thing for me was just being mean to Mike, and that just
That's your
that
shtick.
that comforted me enough to be like, yes, I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars. I love that show. Um, so that's pretty much how it happened. And then people were talking in the fan edition chat about Mike saying he wanted to have me back on after I was on twice because I won 2 fan editions in a row. And so then he just kept having me on after that. And I guess that's how it happened.
There you go.
It's not super interesting, I guess, but
Well,
it was
people
all
just need to
Zach's
know.
fault.
They want to know how people show up. How do they end up on the other side of the YouTube? March Hare says, I'm going to make up my own backstories for everyone. Brian Shearer is the youngest of a famous fishing family, but decided to choose his own path and studied under Chuck Norris and Bob Ross.
Oh, that's
That's the one
interesting.
I'm going to tell everybody from now on. Ceage was so quiet the first night of the fan edition, but her art spoke loudly.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep.
Being mean to Mike just came natural. Was it
Yeah,
the Bitcoin?
no, he wasn't super into the Bitcoin, I don't think. Oh, maybe he was when I first started because he didn't talk about it as much. But
Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, he didn't really talk about it a whole lot when I was on DNQ a lot. I don't think he ever really mentioned it at all.
yeah.
And then now he's putting out he's posting uh spreadsheets of things on DMs. It's like it's like I understand all the words you just said, but when you put them all together in that order, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he expects you to know. No, Edwin, it wasn't. I was just so nervous.
Well, it's weird getting when you first start streaming in front of people and drawing. It's because I remember I had a couple false starts on YouTube years ago, and when they first had streaming, and I used to do, what was that other streaming thing people were doing for a while? It was like Ustream or something. There was another streaming before it was a thing really on YouTube. And it was just, you'd have a few people show up, but it was really uncomfortable because you're like, I'm talking out loud to no one. And you're like, you're very kind of self-aware. And then you get to the point for me, and I started, and what helped it was I started doing daily vlogs. That's how I started this channel. Not really for anybody else. I just wanted to like be able to look back on it in like 10 years and say, wow, that was horrible. Or what was I doing? What was the kind of documenting for myself, the process. And that got me over it quick because I figured out how to talk to the camera. And once that, and the other thing too is, like I've said before, is like I just don't really care. I quit worrying about how I came across, like, because you're like, oh, I want to look cool. I don't want to look like an idiot. And once you're like, if I look like an idiot, that's fine. And then you're free. Once you're comfortable publicly looking like an idiot, you are free, and then you'll get better.
Yeah, I mean, like because like it sucks to not be yourself,
Yeah.
Like, and if people are gonna know too, like if you try being cool or whatever, you just
I get that.
don't try being cool.
I mean, look at me. My chair is sinking, and now I look like a hobbit. Look, you see how low I am in this frame this entire time?
Yeah.
I should be here.
You need to invest in that chair.
I know. It's one more thing to do. I'm trying to invest in Thunder Punch and put ads out that YouTube isn't showing. So, it's painful to hear Mike talk about Bitcoin. Thrilla Art. Okay, Brian, can't wait for Gunship 2. Hoping for a huge and successful campaign. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really appreciative of the fact that people want it to be successful. I'm always kind of surprised when people are excited, kind of rooting for their team, kind of thing, because they like. Well, first of all, it's because they like the story. But that's all. Like, oh, it's nice to have people want you to succeed.
Yeah, for sure.
Apparently, I should YouTube. I've been free most of my life. Oh, all right. Back to the drawing. What am I going to do with her left arm is giving me a fit. I guess she's shooting. This isn't very dynamic pose. It's kind of static, but
yeah, should draw like her hip out or something.
Yeah.
The left arm, yeah, her forearm's a little ginormous.
The one that this one right here, like what to do with this, and I've got this. It's just kind of a standard pose. I'm getting warmed up. I haven't really drawn. Well, let's do this. Yeah, now it's not Nova. It's Spiral or something.
Yeah, I like the other arm.
I'm gonna go with this. This is no longer Nova.
Yes.
You gotta go where the inspiration hits me. Maybe this will be a different character. Who knows? Spontaneity. I'm just gonna draw a character now. It's exciting. Now I want to finish it. Will Ceage make a pinup for Gunship? She's working on something.
I'm doing a print. Yeah,
Print,
I don't know
yeah.
about a pinup. I mean,
Well,
maybe
the
it'll
print
turn
is
out.
the print is kind of a pinup, isn't it?
Well, when you say pinup, I always think of like a pinup girl, right?
Oh yeah. See that's one of the comic book lingo things. So a pinup is just any kind of splash page, kind of just shot of anybody, not necessarily the attitude. It's just like
Okay.
Superman standing there like this is a pinup in comics.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
But a pinup girl, that's different.
That's what I always think of. Yeah, pinup girl.
Draw all the arms. I'm gonna draw all the arms now.
You should do another set of arms.
Who should email if you did get Earthworm Jim too? Email Doug. He's got I think an assistant that handles all that stuff. Is she drawing a sexy gunship spread? Gunship spread sounds like a snack, like Gunship Thunder Punch cheese spread.
What?
At $2 million, we get a Cheese Whiz themed Gunship Thunder Punch Cheese Whiz.
Never throw that can away.
Brian drawing foreplay from the 90s. I'm not familiar with that one. I just know Spiral's the only one I know from that has a 4 arms.
Well, make your own character.
If you want some crazy sea stories, you've got to talk to Alejandro. Was on here like a year and a half ago, and he told the story about how he thought that when he was learning to dive or something, like his instructor was like a serial killer or something. Like no, it was when he was explaining it, and during the I gotta find this one because it was during the course of him explaining to everybody else what happened. All of us went, "You should call the police." And he's like, "Yeah, that doesn't seem right, does it?" I gotta remember
what the crap. Oh, I need to hear that.
I gotta find it. Yeah, Alejandro, you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember what I'm talking about? Yeah. See,
that was so
funny. It's like, have you called the police yet? Oh yeah. I'm gonna. We got some people in. I'm gonna show the Thunder Punch trailer. If you're not familiar with it, we're going to good chance to see what's up with Thunder Punch. Here you go. Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more. Yeah, there is. This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go. That's an arcade reference. And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch. There you go. There it is. And we just unlocked the trading card set. So we're at, let's refresh. Let's see where we're at. We're over 10,000 now. We're at, 10,196. Look at that.
Oh.
Some more people came in. Awesome.
It was the ad.
That was the ad, the magic of video.
That's an arcade reference.
The video needs an arcade reference, says some big jerk. Evening, Nikki Harris. Welcome. Question from Brian Hawkins. Was wondering, have the Thunder Punch #1s from the Kickstarter campaign? I did a second chance offer. They let's see, all of the my cover and Alex's cover have shipped, and then the only thing left is a couple combinations. My wife's already packed up. She's got to print out the shipping label, and then I have to draw. There's like 4 original art pieces I still have to draw, and then ship those out. So I'm trying to get those done by the end of the week. So if you just backed the book, check your mail. I don't know when books have been lost unless people say they never got it. So that's the thing. Oh, where are we? I'm catching up with from Foreplay from Blood Strike. Okay, doesn't that sound like a 90s book? Where do you raise more money,
That's
Indiegogo
true,
or
yeah.
Kickstarter? Indiegogo for me. My audience is over on Indiegogo, so I'm just sticking over there. I was testing the waters with the Kickstarter because my first art book was over there, and it just didn't really translate. So, don't know.
I feel like people say that a lot. The Kickstarter doesn't do the same.
Yeah, I think the comics people that buy crowdfunding comics have gravitated and accepted Indiegogo more than Kickstarter. Also, you can do in demand on Indiegogo, and I can't do that on Kickstarter. And there was like
Oh,
I think I probably got almost $10,000 more just during in demand after the main campaign. So it's like, why would I not do that?
yeah, I didn't know that. I wasn't for sure if they would do the in demand. Oh, who's doing the cards for?
The trading card set right now. Elliot is doing one, and I'm not sure about the others yet. We just unlocked that, so I need to share. I need to get Elliot to send me an image because it looks really cool. His card he's working on yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Gary says Indiegogo is way better for his books too. Yeah, it's just I think it's just a more comic friendly kind of thing. And then some people got mad at me for going on to Kickstarter because the Kickstarter was, I guess they were like, why the woke Kickstarter? I'm like, what?
Yeah,
It's
they did the same
campaign.
thing with Mike.
And I'm like, it's the same campaign. Oh, you think Indiegogo doesn't share the same? Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Every big company's the same. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
If I did that, I would be carving my books on a rock and handing them door to door, making mud prints of them.
Please take this.
Please take my book. I'll trade the book for wheat and corn.
For wheat and corn.
Oh man, everything's a thing. Why is everything a thing? Can't we just make books and do stuff that I don't understand?
Can't we just live in peace?
No, there will be no peace.
No peace for you in Soviet Russia.
That's true. A fact. I have a friend who I used to do jujitsu with, and she was from Russia, and we were talking about
Olga, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Olga. Yeah. And we were talking about who always beats me at chess. And
yes.
We were talking about, she goes, Russia is not, she grew up so she's my age, so she grew up at the very end of Soviet Russia. And then so she said, it is not too bad, ever you get place to live. And then somebody said, yeah, as long as you don't disagree with the government. And she's like, this is true.
This is true. You stay in your place.
Roscoe got the Randy Green cover yesterday. Awesome. Randy did good stuff. International is so expensive. Yeah, it is. It hurts. Hurts.
Oh, like the shipping?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have to ship stuff to my best friend every year, and it gets more and more expensive. Like her last Christmas package, I think, was like $60 just to send it. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was amazed that just adding the second book made the shipping price go from $26 to like 42 or 43. It's like, oh, that hurt my soul. March Hare will take that deal, but you have to grind them yourself. The mill is on the fritz. I just need a stone and a pestle and a spot under the trees. Is Ceage doing a book to be put on Indiegogo someday?
I don't know. Yes, most likely.
Yes, she is. What are you drawing at the moment? Anything? As in now, as you're streaming, I mean?
Let me share I changed the picture completely because I didn't like it.
Okay.
Let me find my source. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted it to be way more dynamic.
Yeah, very much more action-y.
Because I know you said, don't do anything you don't need to do. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just...
No.
I'm going to make it more dynamic. Did not look right. I don't know if I'm going to keep, two of her. I might do her face in the background. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but
Well, I'm blind. What's going on?
oh my
I
goodness.
don't know. Power. It's the Antifa is taking the power out. It's she's back. It's okay. I suppose. Let's see. Nikki here says, "Wow, really nice,
Thanks.
nice."
I try
So yeah,
really
that's going to
hard.
be print on the Prince tier. Not Prince as in party like it's 1999, but the
Formerly known
Prince,
as.
formerly known as, and then known as again. It was only for a while there.
He was
Andrew
going
says,
through a phase.
well, he was. Have you done a comic book in the past, Siege?
I did. Well, I didn't do a comic book of my own. I just did sequentials for Goma. That's the only thing I've done, comic book wise. And there were only 4 pages.
Okay. 4 pages is better than no pages.
No pages. I'm not super into sequentials is the thing. Like, I feel like if I had a better handle on, drawing, that I would be more comfortable with doing sequentials. I don't find them that fun.
Oh, well, and sequentials are, I think most people don't know how time consuming that is.
Mm-hmm.
The Prince tier, you get a medallion with that little, a medallion with a little red Corvette, and you get a raspberry beret. Gotta start somewhere. Ask Brian about Tony. That's right. Oh, Tony.
Who's Tony? Is that your boss?
Oh, that was my Iranian boss.
Yeah.
Did
okay.
you ever hear? Did you hear the story about him basically detaining people in the parking lot?
No, tell me.
Okay, this is always a fun one to. So Tony came from Iran, and he left there in the 70s, and he started his business. And poor stupid Brian started working for him. First job out of college, and he so I'll draw a little diagram. This will help people understand the setup. So
Okay.
here's a road. Here's a road, and here is our warehouse and company. And the parking lot there's an entrance here, and it came around this way. Okay, so there was a company over here that let out at 4 p.m. So all this traffic would come here and be backed up. Well, they figured that, we're going to cut through here and bypass all that. Well, Tony's office is right here. Also, right here is our shipping department with the 2 big trucks, loading dock. So Tony told one of the guys, he says, "Go and sit in the truck." And then Tony took his car. So this little spot around here was actually thin. So it was like a drive, and then it came around here, and then it opened up to parking lot. So Tony parked his car right here. So you couldn't see it until you came around the corner. And then he said, when they come by, pull the truck in here and then leave. Get out. So they would be stuck right here. So this was his plan to solve the problem of the cut-throughs. And so I was there's the windows up here, and I worked in the warehouse. Like, I was in the back. I was, I didn't see all this happening. I just kind of stumbled into it. So I'm watching a guy, and there's a guy in here, and some angry guy comes, and he's walking up to the front. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I didn't do this. And so I'd leave. And then a while later, I get curious. And then one lady pulled in and sat there. She sat there. She sat there. She didn't get out. And Tony didn't move the car. And then finally he goes, so I just happened to come in at the wrong time, as I always did. And he goes, go ask her for her driver's license. I make copy. Then she can go. And I'm pretty sure this is all illegal.
What?
And I said, I'm not doing that. And he looked over at me and go, "Are you scared?" Like we're in middle school. And I'm like, no. Cat. And so I walked down there, and she's in tears, and she's just upset, like, because she's trapped. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I work for crazy people. And to this day, I can't remember if she gave me her driver's license or not. I don't remember what happened. But
you just like blanked out.
I tried to forget it all. So when he went to prison, I didn't have to go.
You're like, really? I don't remember anything.
So that was that one of many stories that old Tony. And so I sometimes I still dream that I'm still working there. Like I've been gone for a 25-year lunch And he's like, "Where have you been? Get back to work." But I should get her number. That's right. Gary Shipman is heading out. Peace.
Oh, see you, Gary.
Andrew Hayes asks, "What does the business side of doing independent comics look like as far as printing, shipping, and Indiegogo?" So a little bit like what you've heard me say here, that I'm spending time doing the marketing thing this month for the most part, and I'm trying to do ads. I'm trying to figure out how to make them work, and I'm doing live streams and going on. So that's kind of the marketing thing. And then with printing, I have finding the printer. Like I was using Print Ninja for a while. I use API now, which is the same. I think it's the same company as Jostens, who did like the yearbooks. They're in Nashville. So Print Ninja. Once you find a printer, everybody uses Print Ninja, but the thing with Print Ninja is they're based. They have offices in America, but they print out of a printer in China. And the problem there under normal times is that they put it literally on a boat from China. It's coming from a boat from China, and it adds 6 weeks. And if you order the first week of the Chinese New Year, they're not printing at all. So for like 2 weeks. So it's a very long turnaround. Print Ninja is, they know their stuff. They printed my stuff and they do good work. But API's turnaround's 2 weeks. So it's like I send it there. They'll call me and we'll work through things. Anything that seems cropping or whatever is wrong, we'll fix it right then. And then 2 weeks, it's delivered. And then the shipping, my wife is doing my shipping now because I'm just like, it's the problem you run into is if you start shipping, you get into the shipping mode and then you're not drawing, but you just want to finish it. And then when you switch back to drawing, you don't want to ship. So having people to help you is a good thing. I don't know what the Indiegogo, just it's all marketing and packaging, and that's more than just making this. You got to have a good story and good art, but it's just like all the extra stuff that us artists don't want to do. I'm going to fix my chair problem by angling my camera down. How about I do that?
Yeah, there we go. That fixes the chair.
There we are. That'll teach you, chair. So I don't know, Andy, is there anything in particular you want? In particular, that was me from North Carolina saying that that you want to know. It's a constant juggling act. Let's see. Where are we down here? Roscoe says running a campaign super hard work unless you've worked for Tony. Then it's off. This is like vacation for me.
What was your job working for Tony?
Well, it started out doing audiovisual stuff because it was an AV company, and then I moved into this was like 2001. So we were printing. They were still doing VHS copying of VHS tapes, and they were just moving into DVDs. So I was doing graphic design and DVD duplication, and then I was selling like videotapes. Like people would buy videotapes from there. And Tony's plan for me to make so I moved from audiovisual into selling tapes, and everybody's like, "Oh, you make so much money selling that," because they'll sell it to like TV stations and all this stuff, and they always need it, and you get a commission off of it. And so I said, I want to try to do that because everybody's like, you already have all your clients, no, blah, blah, blah. And of course, my luck, once I got in, Tony had this brilliant new idea. He's like, for every tape you say, every order I give you $1. There is no limit to what you can make. And I'm like, oh, wait, when? And I started like figuring it out. And like, I would have to sell more myself than 3 full-time salesmen did when they had 3 salesmen for the job. And I'm like, I'm no math whiz, but this seems like I'm set up to fail.
$1.
$1. It was always something like that. It was always. And then he would have like he set me up a little cubicle in the middle of a warehouse, and I was the only one out there who had a desk in the warehouse. So imagine this huge warehouse full of like audiovisual equipment, and then off in the corner is a little cubicle with Brian in it for no reason. Why am I out there? And in the winter, it was freezing, and so I would go to lunch. I'd meet some of my friends for lunch. We'd go to Mexican, and for the first 15 minutes, I'm just warming my hands over the food.
Oh my
gosh. I'm so tired of being cold all the time. Yeah, Rocky, I don't think that was a good deal either. Now that I have some life experience and a little age on me, yeah, that sucked.
I still have nightmares too. Like I just did the other night about working at the retirement center And then like my old boss is back, and she actually got demoted before I left because she's terrible. And you know the menopause one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know the menopause lady? Oh yeah.
yeah. It's just the menopause talking. Just ignore me. She would say stuff like that. I hated that. And yeah, I have nightmares where she's like, and acts like she has to retrain me on the same job. And I have to get up super early in the morning.
It's your personal Vietnam.
Yeah. PTSD right there.
Oh man, that was good times. I'm glad that's over. I hope it's over. I hope I don't have to go back to work
Oh yeah, I know.
for
I think
for
that's
for a
why we
Tony.
have nightmares about it though. Because
Is
we're
this
like,
gonna this is
I
gonna
hope
fall apart, and I got to go back to work for Tony?
exactly.
It's like, Brian, that was 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Like she asked me one time, she goes, if I started a catering business, would you come work for me? I was like, no. And she goes, why? And I go, because you're crazy. And she's like, at least you know what you're getting into. And I'm like, nah, I don't even want to be around you.
You're crazy.
It's like, you are insane. I'm not going to do that.
Uh, works in a, Hiroshi Paradox says, I worked in a grocery store deli in college after my first night closing. I had nightmares about the smells cleaning the chicken fryer.
Nasty.
In high school I worked at a barbecue place, and I watched them drop the chicken on the floor and put it back in the pan. So
Oh, yeah. Some girl I worked with in the kitchen, she said that she worked at Taco Bell and they would do the grossest stuff. They would never clean the drains. Then I heard from like Subway people that they would stand in their lettuce.
what?
Yeah. They literally, and some idiot took a picture of it and put it on
Oh
the
yeah,
internet.
of course.
And then, of course, he got fired. I don't even, it's like, you were trying to get fired if you did that.
Rocket Worm says, I tried to get a job as a pet at a pet store when I was a teenager, but I fell off my chair in the interview.
Oh, so they didn't give you the job? That sucks.
What? It's like, you're not going to sit in it. What are you going to do at the pet store? You're not going to, I don't have to sit. That's not part of
Yeah.
the job.
I tried to do that too, though, but I never got an interview. I don't know why.
Oh, gosh. It was, I never had a good boss. Between that, Starbucks, when the principal of the high school I worked at was horrible, and it's like, I'm not working for people anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna live in the gutter before I'll.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I never want to go back there again. And I'm rehireable too. They let me know that before I left. And I was like, yeah, we'll see how rehireable I am after I leave a review on this job.
Dear, what is it? Glassdoor, isn't that the thing where they give all the work reviews that Marvel had so many bad reviews on?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Glassdoor is a like employee review site. You can talk about what it's like to work there, and Marvel had horrible.
Oh yeah, I bet. Considering they'll only like hire you if you have a certain, view on life. Or
so you're telling me I can't work at Marvel?
Yeah, you can't work at Marvel. They're not gonna hire you.
No, I know they're not.
You're too white.
What am I too? I can't get any less white.
You should go to those less white seminars. Obviously.
What if I showed them my my DNA test that has that part of Africa highlighted? Does that get me anywhere?
Well, what part of Africa? Because there are white people in Africa.
Around the Congo.
Oh, what's
Mali.
that about?
Yeah. Everybody on my mom's side has that. Probably not.
Oh, they don't?
No, I mean, probably they probably still wouldn't hire me.
Oh, yeah, no, probably not. But then they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, now we don't have an excuse."
They'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna go through all your appearances on YouTube, and we're gonna for the last 10 years and the last 10 years on Facebook and Twitter, and see what you've said at any point in your life, and we're gonna talk to your childhood friends, and if you've ever done anything stupid, then we're not gonna hire you either."
Probably true. Or they'll just say that they did.
Right.
We found some questionable things.
Problematic is the word.
Oh, yeah. Problematic. I love when people throw that around.
Hey, I love this show, but it's pretty problematic. Like, okay.
Yeah, but what is that? What's the problem?
No, it's
If it's
problematic. It's like problem-ish. It's like kinda problemy.
yeah, so I feel like that might upset some people. I really liked it, but it was problematic. Just for
I
your
really
trigger
enjoy,
warning.
I really enjoyed this, but I'm going to acknowledge that you think it's problematic. Like Pepe, what they can get on me is like I'm about to say something they can cancel me with. When I was a kid, I watched Pepe Le Pew on Looney Tunes. I know, and I
he
didn't
didn't
turn the channel.
he didn't creep you out?
Pepe Le Pew. The whole thing was he looked ridiculous. Like that was the joke. Like he didn't understand why he was being rejected. That was the joke. Like that.
I didn't really think anything of it. I thought she just
No,
didn't
nobody
like
does.
him.
Well, she yeah, but yeah.
But then my mom said, "What?"
Never seen Brian draw this slow. I'm talking too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, you guys.
It's the
You can't
layout. I can't. Well, the thing is, I can't figure out what to do with her bottom part.
just swing your hip out real
Here, let's
wide.
do this. Let's do this. Let's make her turning that way.
Okay, yeah.
That's a little better. We're going with this just for the sake of the stream. We're gonna have her at least
Well, do her
twist.
other leg like going behind her. The one,
Like,
yeah, that one. Yeah, like that.
okay.
That makes it more.
All right. Okay. There we go.
He's just gonna erase it anyway. You guys know he's just gonna erase it.
No. This is it.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
I fooled around long enough.
Okay, fine. Just get it done. We need this out, Shearer.
We need to ship this product, fella.
We're getting it out. We're getting that out by tonight.
But where is the thing I asked for?
You get $1.
Are you not drawing your dollar? Yeah, y'all can quote me on this. I can't figure out what to do with her bottom part. Brian Shearer, 2021.
Yes.
James Bond pose. Yeah, I'll probably I could be canceled there, maybe. Who knows?
But yeah, with the Pepe Le Pew thing, my mom was like, she goes, well, she didn't like him because he smelled bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about that, because she's like, she liked him except for his smell. Like, because every time she started to smell him, and I was like, I had no idea. I didn't even think about that.
But then I remember the episodes where the cat so what was it? Like Pepe Le Pew would get smothered with perfume and the smell would stop, and then it swapped and she was going after him and he was overwhelmed by her advances, and then it was backwards. Like,
so shouldn't she be canceled then?
Yes. Well, they've canceled
like,
the thing. You can't
come on, me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh man.
If we're gonna get real technical here.
All right, so we got a multi-armed James Bond lady. That's what this is now.
I feel like he wouldn't have rejected that.
No. So we got this leg here. This foot here. Something. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. What is she holding? What is she doing with her hands? That's the question.
Give her like a big knife in one hand. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Spitballs. She's gonna have spitballs.
I've got spitballs.
She's got a knife here, a little sword type swordlet. One of those like stubby swords.
Swordlet. Have you watched Fortune Fire?
No. What is that?
Oh, it's the like knife making show. Well, I guess they just make like weapons in general.
Oh.
But it's like one of those reality TV. You can watch it on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Or Hulu. Not all of them though, because I don't know what Netflix deal is about not uploading all the seasons.
Yeah, here's seasons 1 and 3.
Yeah, or they'll go 3 to 5, and I'm like, where's the other stuff?
All right. So, she's got sword. She's got here. She's going to have a plate. Yeah, a plate of snacks. Who said that?
Oh, I thought of this because she wasn't even a waitress at the retirement center, but we were waitresses, and then she was an RSA, And I just had this idea of like, because she goes, wouldn't it be nice if you had like multiple arms to just carry all those trays? And I was like, yeah. So then I thought of like her like as a green alien, um, holding like multiple trays. Like, what if there was like a, like a Treasure Planet type thing?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that would be so cool. But that was funny when they said that. It reminded me of that. I don't have much to this story. I was just saying I thought of that character of an alien waitress.
Catherine's going to go sit in the bath, looking forward to seeing the finished picture. Well, she high hopes. Now I have to finish it. Cigar in the other hand, machete in the other. Forged in fire is awesome.
Yeah, I love
Oh
Fortune
yeah.
Fire.
Let's check in. I'm gonna do a quick update on the campaign.
Campaign.
Let's see. Did you? It's going to go up again. No, we're still at 10,196. And let's check in on. I'm gonna check behind the scenes. I just want to see if I just want my Google ad to play. I want my YouTube ad to play just once. Just
Did
once.
you
Google.
do it on your videos?
Yeah, I did the trailer.
Oh, was that the ad? Is the trailer?
Yeah, the ad is the trailer. So I'm just trying to see if I can put that out somewhere on other people's before other people watch. Before people watch Drawn and Quartered.
Yeah.
If it work late. No, still haven't. Okay. All right. I there's something in here had to have done wrong, even though it says it's active. Actually, the status is eligible. I don't know what that shouldn't it say
What?
active. I don't know. There's no
Eligible for what?
for doing what I'm paying them to do. I guess.
It's eligible, but we might not do it.
And Facebook. See how Facebook's doing because everybody talked about how good Facebook is because you can target the demographic down so precisely. And 11, no, it hasn't changed at all. Let's see if the clicks have changed. But they haven't. It's me trying to do ads. And I can't even update it. Oh, 11 people. 11. Well, I don't know. It's hard to figure this
On
out.
what? Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook ads. 11 people have clicked it.
Oh, that's better than 9.
Yeah.
By like 2.
And this is how, this is why we draw. Ceage have our own style of drawing.
What do you mean? Like the way I draw or what it looks like?
I think
My
they mean
process?
I don't know. When people ask that, it's always hard to know exactly what they mean.
After you elaborate, I can tell you. Maybe I still won't be able to.
I guess I think like how do you get your how do you develop your style or what would you call your style or something? I think that's what people.
Oh, how do you name a what would you call your style?
Sort of cartoony, but gestural. I don't know. It's hard to put a name on it.
Okay, if we're saying
I'm drawing a 4-armed lady with an umbrella and a I don't know.
Yeah, but it's still in your style though. So
yeah.
I guess I would call it a realistically stylized mind.
Okay, I'll go with basic lady and robot style. There you go. Oh, Lawrence VE says ad blocker here, so never any ads on YouTube. Oh well, that's okay. I'm not going after the Lawrence VEs of the world. I'm going after the masses. We're not one at a time at here. We're mass communicating.
What if they also have the?
Oh, they can't. No. Well, if everybody did, YouTube would go away tomorrow.
That's true.
Like if everybody used Twitter the way I do, it would go away tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't check my timeline, and I don't argue with people. So I'm not prime Twitter material here.
Is that what it takes? Is arguing with people?
If you argue with people on YouTube, you'll get views. So if when I get completely desperate, I'll start talking about things that I'm not qualified to talk about.
Yeah, I've noticed that people like when you on YouTube, like when you share your opinion, like really strong opinions, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. No one wants to know that.
Well, everybody's doing it, so it's like there's no shortage of opinions on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising. So I don't really like. There's also anytime on Facebook that I just happen to share uh, any any opinion or anything remotely opiniony, and then people will come out of the woodwork who never ever respond to anything else I say,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, oh, look who's here. Look who's talking to me now, and all this stuff I've been trying to promote and everything, and you've shown no support, but you pop out of the woodwork to disagree with me. It's like, okay, I see what's going on.
No.
Get good, and then you can get banned 8 times a week. That's the other thing. You get a big audience, and then you can get then you have to fight YouTube and stuff all the time.
Yeah, like PewDiePie. I swear that guy.
Anybody.
All of his. Well, yeah, but like that's weird because like you don't even have to say anything.
Yeah. YouTube has been eating your comments. What are they doing?
And I say innocent stuff.
AL leaves perfectly reasonable comments on my videos.
So they're not getting deleted from yours, though, right?
Well, I've seen them, unless she's posting things that I haven't been able to see. All right, so now I'm going to go over with the red pencil and actually make her a character. Now that I've spent all this time, just how long have I been going? It took me an hour and a half just to do that. Good grief.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
What are you doing with your life?
I don't think. Oh, what am I influenced by when I draw?
Where?
Music, probably.
Bitcoin. She loves Bitcoin.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Bitcoin. That going up and down really inspires me to draw.
The words like Bitcoin and Ethereum and wallet and crypto really get me thinking about possibilities in my art.
The inspiration behind, what does he call it? The candles.
March Hare says, I've seen your sparring video, Brian. You could take down the tube. Take down the tube. Burst in their offices. Spread my videos around.
Oh, that one where you're like, your friend's like totally not doing anything and just blocking his face.
He's new. He's kind of new. He's more of a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
And most new people have a hard time keeping their hands up. He has the complete opposite. It's like he's just tight. He's up there.
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna?
We got to work on that.
Just kick him or something.
We're working on it. We're working on it. Don't say Bitcoin too often, Mike Mesa. I think we have one more time, and then like Beetlejuice, he just pops up.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Hayes, quit trying to get me in trouble.
He's probably like sitting there in the background, just.
He's like waiting for your moment, waiting for my Bitcoin. There it is. Here he is.
He's like, oh, Ceage is here.
I told Elliot to hop in if he ever gets done with his meeting.
Yeah, what the heck? How long is his meeting gonna be? He'll just forget about us after the meeting.
Probably didn't even get my text.
Yeah.
Now you want to see that Brian Shearer and the Thunder Punch Warriors? It's gonna be like American Gladiators.
Thunder Punch Warriors.
What I'm drawing, I gotta come up with some sort of costume here. Have some like chainmail maybe hanging down. Some sort of helmet.
I use Procreate if I'm using my iPad at all. I got the iPad so I could go draw wherever, because you can't take your Cintiq anywhere at all. But most of the time I just use Photoshop, even though I hate it.
I have a Surface Pro.
Surface Pro. Is that like...
It's
What's
like
it
a
like?
iPad. It's sort of like it's just a tablet, but it has you can get a keyboard for it, and it's got a stylus. Um,
Oh yeah, okay, I remember those. Yeah.
but I got it so I could go out to coffee shops and stuff and work, and then the Rona hit, and I haven't been able to go anywhere. So it's just basically I play movies on it now. I'm
Oh
always
yeah,
here.
I
Have
use
you
mine
taught
for that too.
Siege about the glory of Jose Garcia Lopez art on Atari Force? I figure if she shows up here enough, she will slowly become aware of that from Hyper Potato.
Hmm. He hasn't, but
Atari Force was a early '80s comic um, based on Atari, put out by DC. It was DC, right? Yes, I think it was DC. Yeah. Um, and it really had nothing so much to do with the video games as they were just Atari Force. But the art is really good.
oh,
I like this graphic style you're using in OBS. Actually, Andrew, this is StreamYard. I paid the $240 a year to get because I was about to run out of streaming time. Right as and it wouldn't come back like till mid-April, and I need to do more promotions. So I was like, fine, and then I can customize it now. So here we are.
I didn't even know you had to pay for it.
It's free, and you can't I couldn't do these banners. I can do my own banners if I don't pay for it, and you get I can't remember the time. I've run out of the time limit before, but I don't know, I kind of like it because I can bring people in or not. I can just stay over here on the side and share videos and all that stuff. I'm gonna share. I haven't shared this stream because you all probably know by now, if I've done my job, that Thunder Punch comes with a synthwave album, and I do have a track of that. I'm gonna share for
Oh
if
yeah,
you missed
yeah.
it. So let's do that. Let's do that right now. All right, there was a snippet,
That was pretty awesome.
just a little preview.
You could do like those mixes on YouTube, and then eventually get
Like the hour-long synthwave mixes
yeah,
that people put on when they're studying and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, and then just stick the Thunder Punch link under there. Be like, hey, here's a comic.
What's this? Let's see. Sexy track. Will I be able to? Where is it? Oh, I missed it. Everything moved. Will I be able to download this album to my iTunes? Maybe. We'll see. Outback. I keep forgetting to like promote the music part of it because I've got like target fixation on the comic. I'm like, oh yeah, I can promote this as a music thing too. Oh, that's right. Everybody going back 10 more times so we can get the music video. I'm doing an animated music video to one of the songs if it hits 75K.
Ooh.
Did you play all the parts? So on this, the way I'm co-producing this with a friend of mine, and he's I've got I mean I have a decent setup for doing recording stuff, but he's got Logic and real plugins, and he's done stuff. He's got better setup, especially for the guitar stuff. So I'm basically doing a sketch, and I'll send him the MP3 of what I've kind of thinking, and then the MIDI file, and he'll tweak it with the super awesome plugins to get the good sounds. So Which characters got you into comics at first? I think one of the first comics I really got into was Justice League International when it was all goofy, and Batman, of course, because in 1989, Batman was awesome. And I think I'm caught up. Am I caught up? Yeah. Yeah. I am. All right. Everybody, share the link out. Share the link to the campaign. Talk about how we just went over 10K and everybody's getting trading cards, and talk about the music.
Nice. Yeah, talk about the music.
Say, hey, even if you don't like comics and you want some synthwave, come in and back. You can back the digital tier and get everything. I realized I'm practically giving the soundtrack away because I didn't change my prices for this campaign. I just tacked on this album. So
yeah,
you're welcome, everybody.
At least you don't physically have to send it out.
Yeah, I mean it's just a time thing, and I just want to do it anyway. So
yeah.
I can't give her horns because Spiral has horns. It would just be a Spiral.
Give her like goat horns or something.
Goat, yeah, or unicorn horn.
Oh yeah.
Batman during the time. The first Batman stuff I really got into was Neil Adams' Batman. He wasn't drawing it at the time, but I think I went back. I got a trade of it had his stuff in it. Okay, we're good.
I like this eye.
I don't like this part under here. Needs to have some hair. All right. I'm going to close down the ads because that's depressing.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, I'll check it tomorrow. The worst thing you can do is constantly check in on things. Hey, let's see where we are on the... Except for the first week of an Indiegogo campaign. And then it's okay. So I got to do an update that we passed 10K. If Neil Adams was drawing Batman, that would be the 70s. Yeah, but that's not when I discovered his stuff. Give her wings on the helmet. Like Captain America wings.
Who is this superhero?
I don't know. I'm just kind of making this up.
Nice.
But it's pretty much somewhere in between Valkyrie and Spiral. With a unicorn horn. You can't really. The unicorn thing's hard to pull off. Here we go. Put it right there.
Yeah, that's better. My horn can pierce the sky. Does anybody know that reference?
I don't know that one. What is that?
The Office.
From when?
It's when they're selling that unicorn lady. Dwight, he bought up a bunch of boxes of that unicorn doll.
What season? I must have missed this. Maybe this is after I quit watching.
Oh, I don't know what season it was. But he bought up a bunch of them because they were really popular. You know, like the Tickle Me Elmo in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
oh, thanks, D. Awesome.
Mike came up and he was like, oh, yeah, unicorn. He's like, my horn can pierce the sky.
Something about her face I don't like. It's not pretty enough.
Well, that's just a sketch, though.
Yeah, I know. That's better. Go simple. I'm going simple here. I wonder if I make her eyes bigger. That little. Now she's now that's weird.
Now she's an anime character.
Yeah. Now she's a VTuber.
Yes.
You gotta find someone to voice it with that cutesy little anime voice thing. Japanese voice. That's always kind of bugged me. Is that like wrong to say?
What, the Japanese voice?
The little cutesy girl Japanese voice.
I hate it.
the cartoon characters.
I mean, I don't think it's terrible to say. I mean, it's relatable because I hate it. It's like that's what turns me off of anime is the voices. I don't like this eye. Yeah, part of the culture. It is though. They are really I don't want to say whiny, but they're really whiny.
Yeah, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
For me.
And then when they like scream,
Does anyone here know which characters DC and Marvel are still publishing books for? I believe they cut back dramatically. I have no idea. I haven't bought a DC or Marvel book in so long. I don't know.
wouldn't know.
I'm not the target audience for DC or Marvel books anymore, I don't think. Which would be okay if their target audience was children and they were getting a new audience in, but it's not that either.
Yeah. I think their target audience doesn't even read their books.
No, that's true. They don't have an audience. They don't have a target audience.
Exactly. So
It's not a real thing.
can't they just
It's
go
each
under
other.
already?
It's each other. It's
Yeah,
Twitter.
they're
It's the
just
Twitter friends.
passing the comics back and forth to each other.
Kind of like going from door to door selling comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. AL hates giggly girls.
Mm. I get that.
Who is the target audience for DC and Marvel comics? We don't know. Nobody knows.
I don't know.
That's the thing. We don't know.
People with colored hair, I guess.
People who dye their hair unnatural colors
Yeah.
and shave the other side of it.
Both sides of their head is shaven.
Oh, I see you've got the summertime cut there. Oh, that's a good move.
It's nice and cool for this nice hot summer weather.
It makes good financial sense too because it'll take so long to grow back, and then you can just do it yourself, don't you know?
Yeah, you just shave it right off, dear.
When is the digital art book coming out? This week. Somebody asked me about that yesterday. That was another thing I mentioned. I was like, what was I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna send that out. I'll make a note to do that tomorrow. I'll upload that. I just have to get it and export it. So it's a PDF art book. AL's comment was held for review. This one was held for review. We reviewed it, and our fact checkers have fact checked it true.
Maybe because hate,
and girls.
I hate girls.
Oh, I have a few vintage Blue Beetle comics. Hopefully, the recent Blue Beetle Scarab form is temporary. The Scarab form, the one with what was the kid's name? Isn't he Mexican? The new
Oh yeah, I don't
yeah,
remember what his
but
name
he's
is.
been around for like 20 years at this point, hasn't he? He's not going anywhere. AL's waiting for the digital art book. Okay, I'll get it out tomorrow. I'll get a link out there tomorrow. So much to do. Get to work on that clone science.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I want a clone that I can take all the credit, though. I mean, that it should be a. AL says that's funny because I'm Asian and a girl.
That's funny.
You're wrong. AL, according to YouTube, your opinion is incorrect, regardless of your life experience.
Due to independent fact checkers.
Yes, associated with nothing and who have no opinion. They're independent. You know, if you have 4 arms, you have 4 times as the chance of smelling like underarm.
Ooh, never even thought of that.
That's like a lot of deodorant. You got to go through in a year.
Terrible.
So I don't recommend having that many arms, but if you do, I'm not judging you.
I've thought about it.
You're going to be able to see her midriff. This is And I'm giving her a tank top. So this is clearly not going to be published by Marvel. Yes, Cam,
Oh,
that's right. As I said that, I was like, wait, double math? Okay, it's double. Yeah, you're right. Multiplicity. Yeah, I remember that movie
Multiplicity. That's
with
the Michael
um
Keaton one.
yes.
Yes, I love that movie.
Cease, you're only 15. How do you know that?
Um, uh, I like to watch a really like old stuff, you know.
When you go to cons, do you have a price list for commissions? I do. Yes, and I write it down very professionally with a Sharpie on a piece of paper and put it on my table. Fact check. Nighthawk Warrior says, "Have a fun stream, Brian and Siege. The crack between upper armpit and lower armpit must be stanky." Yes, that's true. Unless you have that special gene that helps you not have underarm odor. I have that gene. Well, good for you.
Are you kidding me?
Congratulations. Yeah, well, my comments don't get held for review, AL. So there. I only say
that.
approved things. I'm not talking about hate in the comments.
Man, why do I get so many phone calls? I don't know you.
They went to check on your warranty.
They're selling my phone number.
Somebody named I keep getting texts for somebody named David from different places.
Yeah, my mom gets that for Sarah. She's like, who the crap? And it's always, Sarah, we're just checking in on you. Like, what? Sarah, these deals only last so long.
Now, I have had some I think was legit where either they got the wrong number or what, but it was like what was it? Something. It was either something to do with the legal thing, like they were trying to reach a different shearer, but it wasn't me. Like they tracked down the wrong shearer. So somebody out there is going to get in trouble. March Hare says you have to bring a cup of coffee to get past the guard at Brian's booth. A cup of coffee is always welcome at the convention. Scarab form of Blue Beetles where he actually devours his foes and corrupted, not talking. Oh, okay. It's all complicated now. It's all complicated. And then I'm caught up. Okay. It's not pit stick, it's pheromones.
Pheromones.
Unleash the pheromones.
I was helping this woman move one time, and she was going to pay me to do it. And she was talking about, and I don't know why this even got brought up, but she was talking about how she's older than me, so she knows more than I do. And I was like, okay, for one thing, that's not even necessarily true, because like, how can you be that ignorant? Like, people know things through their life that you wouldn't know. And then like 5 minutes later, I said something about pheromones, and she goes, what? And I was like, pheromones? And she's like, what is that?
What's this new app there where people do the dances?
I was like, you don't know what pheromones are? And she's like, no, what is that? I've never even heard that. I'm like, huh. Well, look at here. You know more than I do. I could not believe it was like such timing for me to say that. And she's just like, what does that mean?
Oh, it means you have stinky armpits. I got someone who was aggressively demanded to know why I was calling them. I have a picture that a couple guys that took at a con, a couple of my friends, and I always say, I wonder if I have it on here. I've left it on my phone for years. Whenever I get a new phone, I just put it as the first picture because this is what I send people. It's not on. Oh, it's not on here. I got to fix that. It's just them looking doing this very stupid face. Just two of them. So I started doing that because I got a picture of this girl, this rather large, self-confident woman, sent a message and said, "Yo, I met you in the chats," and I was like, "What?" And I said, and I turned. I was at a convention, and I turned to my friend Chris and the guy behind him. I said, "Hey guys, give me this really stupid look." The stupid thing, and I sent it back to her. I was like, "What's up?"
What's
She didn't respond. So,
Of
so I kept
course.
that picture, and every time I get a wrong text, that's what I send.
I get a bunch of weird messages. It's probably pretty common on Instagram. Like these girls, like, "Hey, babe, this is for you," and I'm like, "Oh, excuse you."
I get obvious. Well, I've gotten a lot of friend requests on Facebook. By so and so friended you, and then it's like some girl doing a pose, and then sometimes if it's even just like a headshot, like maybe I know this person, you go in, but the pictures are obviously not the same person that's in the profile.
Hmm.
You're like, oh yeah, okay, I see what's going on here.
And what I don't get is how there's a whole show based off of this, the whole catfish. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's,
yeah.
and I'm like, how did you fall for that for one thing? And then there's that many people that are obsessively thinking that they're dating someone on Facebook that
Facebook.
they've never met before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't.
get it.
Naive people.
How is that possible for that many?
Oh, I see. I've known people. I know people that fall for stupid things, and I don't know. I don't understand it except just some people are gullible. I think people that are maybe not with the whole dating thing, but people that fall for scams and stuff, I think tend to be honest people because they don't. And this is one thing that I learned with going back to Tony is that Tony was the because I don't I'm not a good liar. Yeah, I've never been a comfortable liar, so it's very hard for me to understand how someone could just effortlessly lie to you about important things.
Yeah, I
But
don't like lying.
that was totally Tony, and he's what taught me that oh, people can look you in the eye and completely say some BS.
Hmm.
And I think honest people tend to be more gullible sometimes because they don't understand why or how someone would scam them.
Yeah.
But uh, AL, some are naive, but I think lots of people are lonely. It's called
Yeah,
desperation. Yeah.
that too. I think they're like really lonely and like they just are in denial about the fact the person could be fake.
And I think in the last year being locked down, that's probably, I would bet that's been uh, gone up. More people are falling for stuff.
Yeah.
One Chinese lady spy, Pete Mac. So you're dating a Chinese spy? Is that what I got from this? Oh, here's the bad joke. I got catfished. I was very disappointed. We were fishing for bass. Ba-doom-tsh.
Oh. So
High
she.
school teacher. Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, I got lied to when I was teaching, but I'm talking about like adults. Adults that in because well, um, like when you maybe if you're I don't know buying a house or something, and somebody says, "Oh yeah, we did this, 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 and this," and then you get in there and they didn't. That's the kind of thing I have a problem with. Like what? Why? Okay. I mean, I
Yeah,
understand
trying
it
to scam
intellectually,
people. Yeah.
but all right, this is very slow going with this lady here.
I know. I can't figure out why her face is turning out like crap.
All right, so this goes.
Mine, not yours.
Or her face is crap. Thanks.
Just reminding you need to work on that face.
Just reminding you, your drawing sucks. And Brian, you have to realize that half the people have an IQ below 100. My administration also looks me in the eye last week. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, the administration. Yeah, anything called administration is going to be, that's going to be a good time. That's going to be a party. All right, she's. I don't know what she is. She's a unicorn hostess, waitress, uh, and she's ready for a rainy day.
She's like a space waitress.
Gladys McNeil, space waitress.
Gladys.
We're gonna
That's
give
a
her
good
some
one.
pouches, pouches.
Okay, well now we're going 90s.
Oh, March Hare, 4.99 super chat. Thanks, March Hare says I owe you just for reading that terrible joke out loud. Here's my payment. Bad joke tax. A spacestress.
Yes, spacestress. Ah, why didn't I think of that?
So here she's got. This is all full of straws,
Oh
condiments,
yes,
napkins.
got those ketchup packets.
Oh yeah, mayonnaise and mustard and anything you need, right there. And then everything was. Oh, Ceage. Did Ceage just go away? She's frozen and she's silent. Uh-oh. I think her internet just dropped her. Oh, well. Let's check in on Thunder Punch while Ceage comes back from the ether. Oh, 10,231. Awesome. More people coming in. Maybe my ads are being shown, or maybe it's the stream. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Yeah, Ceage is broken. Oh, she's buffering now. I can still see a little frozen thing in the frozen picture of her in the dashboard, but all you see is the spinning wheel. You've been buffering all stream? Oh, that's so weird. Yesterday was kind of, oh, it's just me. It's just me. Weren't. InfinityCon is supposedly good. No official announcement. I don't know that one. I'll have to check it. She was checking out her teeth in that frozen image. She'll pop back in a minute. All right. So, yeah, there's that. There we go. Quick, before I have to start talking again. Finish this lady. So she's got... Oh, there she's back. Hang on. Are you back?
I guess. I don't know what happened.
You froze. You froze, and then people were saying you froze, and you looked broken.
And then I was like, what are you doing, computer? And then nobody said anything, so I was like, oh, crap. And I saw the internet was out again. It doesn't usually do that. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
It's done it like every time you've been on my stream. Is it me? Did the computer not like me?
I don't know. It doesn't like me for sure. So it might not like you. I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right.
Don't feel bad.
Tony didn't like me either, and I got over it.
Seems like he liked you.
Like to torture me.
Yeah. See, obviously my boss liked me, but I hated her, you know. Would you come work for me?
She was confiding in you about her personal issues. That's why.
Exactly. I feel like maybe she was getting ready to murder me because I knew too much.
March here for another $4.99 says if Ceage would just read the manual, this wouldn't happen. Paranormals. That's right. Ceage still has to read the Paranormals manual.
Oh, there's a manual?
Oh yeah, Sir Michael will make you read it. You have to read all 58 chapters.
Oh. What kind of stuff is in there?
How to deal with the paranormal, what to do if you're sucked into the ether. How to handle a Bill Cosby call from prison. Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yeah. So there's if you're going to be part of the Institute.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to read it.
Andrew Hayes says, I think everybody in Oregon has government internet.
Yeah.
That's right, Pete Mac. Read all the chapters.
Are these actually written down somewhere?
Of course they are.
Oh, okay. Then send it to me.
Of course this is a real thing.
Come on, send it to me then.
It's coming through the ether right now. Speaking of the ether, if anyone is on Discord, I'm going to hit the invite thing. I'm going to post the link in the chat here. That's the best way to know when I'm online because I always post a link there. And we talk. We chat and we hang out and it's chill. And when I can't sleep, I get on there and I talk on the thing until I get sleepy.
And then you're just gone all of a sudden?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden people are like, and then the next morning I have to catch up and like, people know what's up. I know what the deal is.
Oh, well, you kind of, you're getting somewhere with her.
Yeah, so when she went off, I was like, I got to hurry before she gets back and I have to talk.
Wow, you did, really quick stuff.
I just figured out something to do with her leg. Hold on. She's going to do that little.
Have it like she's doing it like flat and she's got a tray on that foot.
Oh, yeah, there we go. She's got some beers on this one. She's got some Modelo on this.
Yeah, Modelo.
This is a Elliot's order.
Yeah, and you don't get any.
Yeah, this was supposed to be my beer, and this one was Elliot's, but I didn't end up with it.
Yeah.
He's not
he just took both of them.
Yeah. Is Elliot going to
That's how you
join?
drink beer.
I sent him a text. I don't know. It's 4:49. He I don't know. We'll see. He was in a meeting. He had a meeting.
He's more important than we are. He has important meetings.
Yeah, he does. He has real. Oh, hey. Okay, what? Here's I should probably send this. He changed it up. Okay,
What?
I need to email. Oh, it's in my email. I can show you all this. He sent me the card.
Oh, he changed it?
Let me see what he did here. Let me go to my email. And download.
Is your lady Asian, Nova?
Yes, she is.
Okay. I thought she was. I don't know how Asian I made her look.
I don't make her look too very Asian, I guess, but
Okay.
Clearly that'll strike against me. What? How can I? How dare I?
Now you definitely can't work for Marvel.
Draw. What do I know about anything? I can only write white male characters.
That's all you can write, you white male.
Save image as. Save it to the Gunship Thunder Punch folder. Let me share this with you all. Actually, I could just. Okay, here we go. I'll open it. He took away the star field he was laboring over the other day.
Maybe that's why he took it out.
There it is. That's what he said.
Ah, that is awesome.
It'll be one of the character cards with his bio on the back. I like it. I like it, Elliot. Good work.
That is freaking awesome, yeah. Kind of looks like Elliot.
It's Elliot. Look at Japanese anime. How Asian do they look? That's true. March Hair's got to go. All right. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. Brian has a really long straw. Okay. For the beer. All right. Just borrow Elliot's copy. Wow, that's great. Love Elliot's style.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot with hair. Yeah. Quit shaving your hair so you'll look like this.
Never even thought of that. I don't even think anything about him not having hair.
Okay, she's got her sword. Andrew Hayes joined the Discord. Welcome.
Oh, did you share the link?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Okay.
Somewhere up there.
Let me find it.
And then I did check the. We went up a little bit when you died for a second.
Oh yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm dramatic.
Like, oh no, I'm disappearing from this.
Oh, it's the ether.
Yeah, that's
cool.
the main place there. Stuck in the ether. Oh, there you are. See, we had Andy Hayes and Andrew Hayes. Are those different people? Pablo Romero just is there. Ceage is there. See, we're growing. It's a funny thing when you start talking about things and posting links, people actually respond to them. And then when you stop promoting things, it goes away.
Yeah, who'd have thunk?
You can't stop. It just never stops.
You have to keep being like, please follow me.
Can't just sit and draw. Why can't I just sit and draw and people give me money and just things?
That's what I would like.
All right, here's you know what? This entire time I have not saved this once.
Whoa! You haven't sipped either.
No, I haven't. I ran out of coffee. And, all right, what is this? Art? What folders? My folders are crazy. Sketches 2021. What is this? Unicorn? Oh, Space Waitress. Server. Space server, Brian.
Yeah, sexist.
Without hair, Ceage would look like Sinead O'Connor, except you're not nuts.
Oh, I'll leave that to your opinion if I'm nuts or not.
She doesn't disagree with the Sinead O'Connor.
I don't know. I don't know what I would look like without hair. I did almost shave my head once.
Just the sides?
No, I did do that.
Oh, you did. You did. Did you dye the rest purple?
No, well, when I was younger, when I was like 16, I had a. Oh, sorry, I can't be 16 because I've never been 16 before. I'm only 15.
When you're going to be 16, all of a sudden you will shave your head, and this will happen.
When I'm 16 because I know the future. I will have blonde and pink hair
Okay.
with a mullet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's what my hair will be when I am 16.
Oh
I can't wait. I can't wait for my birthday. I'm going to do it as soon as I turn 16.
yeah, yeah. You have to wait to drink until you're 21. I hope you know that. Don't
Oh,
don't.
what was I doing last night?
I don't know. What were you doing last night? Were you
Uh,
drinking? You're too
no,
young. You're a child.
I wouldn't do that. I'm a good person.
Oh, okay, we're inking. Here we go. Doing it. Hopping in. Where I should have been an hour ago on this thing that started out being a Thunder Punch related thing, but then all of a sudden had four arms and is as a unicorn horn.
Yeah,
Because
see,
this is
your
where
face
my
looks
brain
pretty.
is. This is where my brain is now. Fried. I'm absolutely fried.
At least you're drawing. You're getting
That's
something
true.
done. I'm probably just gonna trash this whole thing and start over.
Let's rip it up on the trash can.
I just don't. I don't know. It doesn't have the right vibe.
Yale sister permed her hair in high school. She looked like a poodle. Got lime and salt flavored Chihuahua beer. Sounded most appealing of the three flavors. Okay.
You said Chihuahua flavor?
Chihuahua beer is the brand.
Oh, okay.
Chihuahua. Chihuahua
It's like,
flavor.
what's a Chihuahua?
It tastes like smells like wet dog and tastes like your front lawn. Chihuahua. I don't want to. We had friends that had Chihuahuas, and or a Chihuahua, and we had to dog sit sometimes. And I don't. The dog was fine, but in general, I'm not a Chihuahua person.
I like them. I think it's weird how people are like, if the dog's small, it's not an actual dog. I'm like, that's stupid. I won't name names, but my brother says that.
It's not a real dog if it can't grab your throat.
Oh, my dog could do that, and she's small. She's a min pin, so yeah, she could definitely kill a man. I feel like she's very aggressive.
My dog just wants to play because, and this is my fault. I'll wrestle with him a little bit. He's a puppy, so now he's like, hands. I'm gonna play with your hands. Give me your hands. I'm gonna come up and jump your hands. So I'll be walking into the kitchen. It's like I'll just be getting ready to go eat. And I'll wash my hands and I'll turn around, and as soon as my hands drop to the side, he's like, I'll lick my hands, like, oh, stop
Yeah,
it.
that's my dog too. Yeah, she'll like constantly, and she'll like jump at you
Yeah, yeah.
because she's small.
Baxter does that, and he's not small, so he's actually knocked me backwards because he's about 45 pounds now. It's like, hey, I want to play. I'm like, oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that.
Ceage wants to keep the long hair. Yeah, I did start growing it out. It didn't take long though. I mean, I had it cut as short as it's ever been 2 summers ago, which was it was a complete undercut, and the top was probably like 4 inches long, maybe. And that was just 2 summers ago. So, and it's like almost to my butt now. So that.
Oh, it doesn't look that long. Well, you're wearing a black shirt. I can't tell.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know if you can see. It's like all the way down here. So yeah, that was only 2 years, I guess.
Chihuahua flavored beer tastes like piss and vinegar. Hyper potato made out my will last night. Darn chili dogs. I think my wife slipped some poison in there. I'm still alive. I am still alive. How long am I? 2 hours? Yeah, it's probably about. My son's going to storm through he's going to call me in 1 minute. So I might end the stream in another minute or so. Because I've been
another 60 seconds. That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll top top it off. I'm not going to just pull the plug without warning you.
I think I might like it more now. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
But you know what you're doing. I've seen your stuff.
I just throw it around a little bit and then there it is. I don't actually have logic to this. Did I freeze again?
No, okay. You're good. Sorry, I was just doodling here. I was like, okay, kind of.
No, it's okay. I mean, you don't have to.
You don't have to acknowledge my presence.
Yeah, that's whatever. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. I'm just sitting here.
Ceage could sell her hair.
I thought about doing the locks of love thing just as an excuse to cut my hair, but
then you're like, oh, nah, I'm not giving anybody anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because me.
Like, those people will be fine.
Yeah, they don't need it. Somebody else will do it.
I mean, is hair really a need? Really, locks of love? That's like the worst spin ever.
I know. I mean, like, I care, but not really.
I care, but from a distance.
Is it really that important to them?
Somebody watching this right now.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Strike. Oh, here's my son. Hang on.
Son?
Hello.
Hi, I'm coming home.
You are? Okay, call mommy because I'm on a live stream.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Okay, bye. Now I don't have to get up and go to the front door and watch for him.
Oh, you are?
Oh, man.
Okay. She's wearing a tank top, right? Okay.
Yeah. Is this fan art? It's the art of Dana Perino, the Fox News fan art series. That would be the lamest fan art series ever. Okay. Young Shearer, almost as old as Ceage.
You're almost as old as me?
My son. I said young Shearer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We're pretty close in age.
Except I'm not letting my son drink, Ceage.
I slipped up. I'm so sorry.
Not
terrible
until he's
person.
21.
Such a bad influence. I'm such a bad influence. I'm so cool. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a rebel. I pretty much go my own way.
So rebellious.
He's gonna want to run in here and pop his head in the screen because he's obsessed with live streams.
Oh, he likes the attention.
Well, he wants his own because he's watching YouTubers, gamers. He wants his own gaming YouTube channel. Like, no, you don't need to be on YouTube. I don't even want to be on YouTube.
He could do it. Well, Twitch is kind of terrible too.
It's like, you're not showing your face. There's weirdos out there. He's like, can I just like? I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
He could be a VTuber.
He could.
Then they why
don't he just make him a furry, for crying out loud? Straight, just go straight 100%. Son, let me introduce you to the world of furries. Dad, I don't want to be on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, maybe that'll do it.
That's what's out there. I don't want any of that, son.
Okay.
You can always do the blue ball like Mike. Why is what is the deal with the blue ball?
I don't know what that is.
Well, Mike showed up on my stream on Saturday, and people were like, is the blue ball going to show up? And he's just a blue orb. Instead of a picture, it was just a blue circle. And I'm like,
yeah.
What is it? What?
I saw that for a second, and then they played this like claymation cartoon.
Okay.
At the end about the blue ball, and I don't know how that got brought up. I don't know how it happened. Well, but I wasn't there last week.
As long as I'm not the only one who doesn't understand.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Mike is a loose cannon, you know.
All right. Let's see where we are before we wrap up. Before we wrap up, I have to do the marketing thing, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's check in on this. Let's hit reload and see if it goes up or stays the same, but it's okay because it's 10,231. We're heading towards 15,000, which is going to unlock another stretch goal.
Scratch
goal. And let's see, YouTubers, all degenerates. That's right. Ceage and we sure ride the bus together.
it. Sometimes.
Yeah. My son wants to do YouTube. I told him he needs talent first.
Oh man.
Also, my son called me dad for the first time yesterday, and he always calls me daddy, and I hear from the den, Dad, I need blah blah blah. I'm like, what is this? I think he's in the house now. But he
Who
said,
is dad?
then I realized, I said, so all of a sudden, and then after he came in here and he called me daddy again, I said, oh, so now I'm daddy again. He goes, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of my friends.
Oh.
But he still wants to call me daddy. He just doesn't want to do it in front of his friends.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting to that point, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Anyway, link in the description, gunshipthunderpunch.com. Go in here and get the Synthwave album and the book. And before we go, I'm going to finish this thing off with the trailer one more time. Here we go. Ready?
Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more.
Yeah, there is.
This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go.
That's an arcade reference.
And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch.
This thing lingers really long. I feel like I should be talking now, and it's still there we go.
It's better every time though.
My son is in. I'm gonna stay on long enough for him. I think he's gonna stick his head in. I bet he will. If I stop, he'll be disappointed if I stop first.
Okay. We'll wait for young Shearer.
Wait for the wee lad. By the way, if you have gotten book 1, go on the comments page, leave a little review of what you thought of it, like AL did here, and Jared Richard, and Jason Kopp, and Jeremiah Jones. Gives a little credibility. You know what I'm saying? To the project, a little review. Share it out.
I'll have to actually sit down and read it because.
Oh, you're one of those. I know.
Yeah, I have everybody's comics. I just let them sit there.
I think. Oh, he's doing his chore. He's not coming in. All right, everybody. We'll do. I'll be around tomorrow as well. I've got. Oh, tomorrow I guess apparently is the Thunder Punch drawn and quartered. So.
Oh, right.
I'm doing I'll hop in late because I've got a podcast I'm recording beforehand, and then I'll be in. But Mike will not be drawing Thunder Punch. He will be drawing Nova because he hates robots.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. See you all tomorrow.